This is another episode of Cocktails with Cocktails Newsroom channel. I hope you are ready. Alyssa, are you ready?
I sure am, Skip. Bring it on.
I can't wait to go over these great topics with you guys today. Thank you for tuning in. If you can't tell by now, this is a different type of episode. We're not talking about all that fucking, but you know how I get. So fucking gonna get in the conversation somehow.
Somehow.
But we got 3 dope ass guests in the motherfucking building. But Alyssa, what you gonna tell them?
I'm going to tell y'all to head on over to our Patreon and subscribe. Patreon.com/CWC the podcast. Make sure you subscribe. Don't subscribe to the free one though. Pay for it because you're not going to be able to see no titties and ass unless you actually pay. And then make sure you also head on over to our YouTube, youtube.com/CWC the podcast. Subscribe, like, and comment. And just make sure you are following us on all of our platforms so that you get all of the content that we have to offer.
Yes. And to go over the drink of the day. But first, I need to say that we are no longer allowing girlfriends in the studio. They are too loud with their gum. But the drink of the day is the Pound Town Margarita. The Pound Town Margarita is Hennessy. 1.5 shots of Hennessy is really good. Simple syrup, just a splash, a half shot of triple sec, and a half shot of lime juice. And then you're going to top it off with some pineapple juice. And that's what's going to make it phenomenal.
Yeah.
We have some cool people in the building like Sarah and Tyler. They are not drinking. Obviously, Tyler has a very good reason. Not saying that Sarah doesn't.
I was just about to say, my reason's not good.
It's an outwardly obvious reason.
I have an obvious reason.
Yeah. And their drink, the only difference is obviously no triple sec and no Hennessy. I added Sprite and I swapped it out for lemonade from the pineapple because Tyler is allergic. So if you are into a mocktail, this was my first time making it.
It's really
Tyler
good.
said it was phenomenal. Sarah
it's
gave
good.
me it was all right.
I just gave you 2 thumbs up on the podcast.
She brought her own
too.
shit because she didn't trust me, but it's cool.
No.
It's right.
I brought my own stuff because, like, I wanted to get a little lit too. Like, just because I don't drink doesn't mean I don't like to partake. So my drink has THC.
Oh, nice.
You ain't bring us none?
I mean, anybody who wants to try it can, but
Okay.
yeah.
We're gonna talk about THC stuff too.
Yeah, I'm intrigued. Why don't you drink?
You know what? I'm sorry.
I
Wait, we gonna get onto that.
Oh, sorry.
You're right.
I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't do my guest introductions. We have physical touch, words of affirmation, and acts of service walking into a bar, aka Cocktails with Cocktails. One gets a mocktail because she doesn't drink. The other gets a mocktail because she's pregnant. And the only man in the group is drinking for us all. So shout out to you, Zamar. And welcome back.
That was a cute intro.
Alyssa, can you go over why this episode is a little different compared to what we normally do?
So this episode is a little different because we are going to talk about relationships. We're not necessarily just going to talk about sex and fucking and what, can sometimes happen in relationships when you fucking have sex. But we want to talk about the dynamics of relationships and, debunk just some myths that I feel like people and social media and just the media in general put on to regular everyday relationships.
It'd be them all male podcasts.
Yeah. Yes.
Not gonna hold you. Every podcast needs a woman that does a lot more work than Melissa Ford. Look,
everything needs a woman, honestly.
Sorry. They should allow her to do more work. I'm not even putting it on her. But the point is, I do think that we need to be
they kind of like
women need to rein us in these podcast space when men go to say the first thing on their mind for the world to hear, and it's like very crazy. So I said, let's have some real conversations where we can agree to disagree, but actually come up with solutions or lack thereof.
And we want to start doing this more often.
Yeah,
we want to do it continuously. This isn't just going to be a one-time episode. We want to continue to bring these topics to life.
Sarah said she's going to bring all her friends to come on the show.
Period.
I'll try.
Okay.
I can try.
Yeah. So you lying now again?
Well, I never said that.
I know, because he's lying.
He does that.
I'm sorry. I was saying he was lying, not you. I was saying he was lying now.
Oh, no,
not
I know.
You, ma'am.
I know.
So I'm going to ask y'all an intro question. We'll start with the lady that's going to kick Uma Thurman's ass first. I was talking to a friend yesterday, and she mentioned the measures that she goes through to not poop or fart around her man.
Oh.
And I thought it was a little crazy. I thought, I get, starting off a relationship, you kind of want to, not do too much. You don't want to let out one of those loud brunts or whatever. But I just thought it was crazy when she told me that they went on the trip and she went to the lobby bathroom to take a shit. I said, I'll be damned. So I was curious, how soon is it okay for you to let it go?
How soon is hard because I don't feel like there's an actual like timeline, but I'm like, oh girl, I am not going to poop around you for as long as I can. Pooping is hard because like everybody has to take a shit at some point. And not to say too much, but I have to take a shit every day. Like I feel like I have a regular system.
Yeah, we should be 2 to 3 times a day.
So if I'm spending like more than a day with you, it's gonna happen, and I'm not gonna leave just for that. So I mean, certain things you can't control, but am I gonna fart around you? No. Like I would walk outside before I fart in front of you. Like I have to be comfortable. And even then, the first time it happened, it wasn't on purpose. Like I just didn't get so comfortable that I let one rip. But yeah, it's gonna take a minute.
I feel like once you see me on gummy, I'm doing whatever I want.
That's because you're a man.
Yeah, well,
and niggas don't care.
I'm actually right there with Brandon.
Once you see me on gummy,
but men ain't a lesson.
Once we do it, I'm farting. I'm farting immediately. I whisper in my panties. Women don't fart, actually. We whisper in our panties.
I like that.
But she don't do that. Like, her farts be loud as fuck. Like, you don't wear panties.
Whisper in my panties.
You got
I got no panties right now.
Because you have to.
Valid.
He's not wrong.
That's
He's
valid.
not wrong.
We get cussed out for wearing panties.
Oh, yeah. My friends get cussed out for wearing panties. They come downstairs. Why you got them on? Take them off. Go take them off.
Turn around.
Probably because they be whispering in them. How else they gonna do it? Anywho, Tyler, what about you? I mean, you pregnant, so clearly you just be letting it rip just to do it.
Being pregnant is probably the first time I ever farted in front of that man, and it's been like 5 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Are you serious?
Yeah.
I probably farted in front of him more than you have.
Yep, probably. Now, pooping, that's different. I don't care. That's way different. I'm not going to no lobby.
Poop, sometimes you fart.
None of that.
It's like
unless he's like right next to the bathroom, no. But yeah, being pregnant was probably the first time. Cause
is this something that we can do to make y'all more comfortable? Not per se that I want my.
But it's not him. It's like I don't really do that around anybody.
Yeah, see, now my wife's too comfortable.
Same.
It's just like,
yeah, so it's not really like a man thing. It's more of a me thing.
Yeah.
I'll poop around whoever, but I don't be farting.
Now, is this a lesser thing or a woman thing? Like, we y'all open y'all cheeks to try to make the fart sound more quiet?
That's a me thing.
Okay.
So I feel like it makes a difference, like whether you do butt stuff or not, whether the farts will be loud or not.
Yeah, that's real whispering in your panties. So like when I was trying not to fart in front of like my guy, I would like hold my butt cheek up so that because when you fart and you got a big booty, the noise is from your cheeks clapping and reverberating, essentially. So I would like hold it so it would just go.
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
I've never tried it, but I get it.
Oh, I learned that real early on, like as a kid.
Yeah, after Alexa told me.
As a kid, it's hilarious.
Like I learned that. I had a lot of ass for a long time.
I used to get in trouble, so I started doing it and it works.
Like
what, spreading your cheeks and everything?
Yeah, I used to get in trouble because I fart too much.
By who? Like
my
your
wife.
Was it purposeful? Or was it just
I got gas. Shit, you know.
She was tired of your shit.
No, I'm a shy pooper.
Yeah.
Really?
I can't poop in for like I even if it's my house, if somebody's in my home and we're not that comfortable and I'm not like just to give an example, when your girlfriend, when Bria came over one time, Bria went to the bathroom and I tried to poop after that and I couldn't poop because she was there. So and I'm cool with Bria, like we're cool.
The opposite of that, yeah.
Like we're like, but now I feel like I could probably, actually maybe not. It really depends.
That's interesting.
It took a long time for my dude. He would spend so much time in my house. I would tell him that he has to go so that I could poop because my body just wouldn't poop with him there.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Did your body just shut down because like you're too uncomfortable to poop?
It took me 3 years to shit at my job.
Wow. And they got private bathrooms.
Yep.
I don't have a problem pooping at all.
My daddy moved houses when I was a kid, and it took me about 3-4 visits for me to shit at his new house.
Oh yeah.
I don't like public shit though. Like that, it makes me very uncomfortable.
Very.
What do you mean, like public restrooms?
Yeah, I hate everything about public restrooms.
I mean, I just put the toilet. Make the toilet cover.
And I hate when I see somebody go in
if
and
it's a public restroom with one stall, or if it's with all the stalls, I can't. If it's all the stalls, I can't do that.
It depends on how urgent for me. Like if I have to,
I
will. But if I have a choice, I'm gonna choose not to.
I'm not going to name any names, but I had a friend, and she went to day shift, and she had the shit.
At the strip club?
and she shit at the strip
She
club.
was a stripper?
No, she tipped the
Okay.
chick, and she went back to partying. Said, "You dirty."
See,
bitch."
I'll have to
stripper
leave.
shit on
Yeah,
shift.
yeah,
I think I
no.
wanted to wait till after shift to shift.
Go to McDonald's or something. I don't know.
I feel like
Just-
sitting in a club or at a
No.
bar in general is just like bad vibes. Because
No.
why are you doing that?
Yeah,
I probably need to go home. Yeah.
Yeah.
no.
like-
I can't do that.
I would gather
honestly
my
think
things
I would
and
have preferred to
leave.
go in the
Mhm.
alley.
Go home. Like if you're
Mhm.
feeling that way, you don't have to stay.
I would actually probably go to the closest person's house that I can think of,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
who I feel comfortable enough with.
Shout out to you. I hope you hear this episode. You nasty.
I could
All right,
not do
Alexa,
that.
where we at with this
Then
game?
everybody in the
Oh my
club
God.
gonna know it's you.
Everybody in the club will know it was you. Okay, so we're gonna play a game of what would you do. So I'm going to give you some
What would
scenarios.
you do if your son was at? Sorry.
Great
Mhm.
song. And you tell me what you would do or how you would react.
No, it's not.
It's quite judgy,
it's
but
a
it's a
catchy
good song.
The premise of the song is bad, but it's a good song.
What would you do if your son was at home crying all alone on the bedroom floor?
Okay, Barbara Howard,
It's
shut the
just
fuck up.
very
Sorry.
judgy.
Yeah, let me get back into what I was saying.
My bad.
All right, stupid
My
fucking bitch. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a scenario, and you would say what you would do. You walk into a party with your friends, and you see your significant other heavily booed up at the bar,
Oh.
but they told you they were staying in. So what would you do? I'm gonna start with Zamar. Actually, I'm gonna start with your ass because you laughing.
Cause I'm gonna crack the fuck out.
That part.
Yes, I'm embarrassing everyone.
Period.
Immediately.
Walking right up to them. There's
Period.
What? It's
Maybe they were at the bar talking to a jeweler about getting an engagement ring.
She
No,
said
I
booed
I
up.
said heavily
She
booed
said
up.
booed
Listen
up.
I'm trying to find a way
no,
to say
Talking
them.
to somebody
No,
is perfectly
you can
fine.
tell when people are booed
But booed up, I'm
in the
coming
bar.
right up there
You say
and
booed up.
introducing myself
And
and
causing a
asking
scene.
what the fuck is going on here.
Yes.
I would send them a
I-
shot.
I've been kicked out of a bar for
What bar?
so it was like this nigga I used to talk to a while ago. We were supposed to have a threesome, and it was my birthday, and he was heavily booed up with the other girl, and I didn't really know her that well. And after a while, I'm like, you know what, this is some bullshit. I'm ready to go. And I didn't like the vibes, and then he still was booed up with her, and I got kicked out the bar because I started fighting him.
What bar?
Centaur.
Wow. See, that's why it's closed down.
Mm-hmm.
Was you up there?
Mm-hmm.
You had him. You was beating him with the pool stick.
No, I was beating him with my hands, and Scary was like, "You gotta get her the fuck out of here."
Oh wow. Did him and the girl stay?
No, everybody had to go. They kicked
Oh.
us all out.
So did y'all?
Party over for everybody. I don't give a damn.
Did y'all like,
Period.
ever fuck with each other again? Or
Mm-mm.
wow, that's
Nope.
crazy.
I don't play by my birthday.
And you're not even a
I know
jealous
that's
type.
I'm not.
If I didn't know you,
That's
I
how
would
you
think
know
that
he
you
was
were
doing the
jealous.
most
No.
because I'm very open.
Mm.
I was going to have a threesome, but he just was taking it
Mm.
too fucking far.
You gave that
And on your
nigga
birthday
took
is
him out.
crazy.
Was she
and
cute?
on my birthday, it was my actual birthday, not even my birthday weekend.
Was she cute?
She was alright. I had never had a threesome before, so I just was
Damn,
scared.
she wasn't even cute.
Basically, so
Nah.
he had no reason talking to her.
Yeah, it wasn't even like, oh my gosh, she's so bad, or yeah, nah, it wasn't even that. So,
Mm.
and this was like 10 years ago, maybe more.
So you and
Okay.
Sarah both said y'all would crash out. I said I would sit at another part of the bar and send them shots and tell the waiter to tell them it was from me.
Oh, you're so mature.
Oh, no, like-
Right.
Because I'm not saying it to be funny, but when you carry everywhere you go, you have to handle shit like that because you
So
end
you
up
don't
shooting
shoot
somebody.
nobody.
Yeah.
Okay.
And plus, I always think it's weird when the person fights the side and not.
Oh yeah,
the
see, no, I would never.
Yeah.
No, that's why she said she was being his
no, I
ass.
didn't do
Yeah,
nothing to that girl.
Yeah.
It was
And
all
I don't
me
hit
and him.
women,
And it's like,
so,
if I'm
yeah.
embarrassed, you gonna be embarrassed.
Now, if we live together, I would just go home.
Yeah.
And by the time she get back,
No, I
lots will
got
be
to
changed.
embarrass you right there in the moment. That's my problem.
When you saying booed up, you mean like are they kissing? Are they just touching?
They
Alicia
caked up at
Keys.
the bar. You know what
Alicia
booed up
Keys and Usher
means.
booed up.
You know what booed up means. You been booed up at the bar without kissing somebody.
I feel that.
Hugged up, real close,
Me personally, I don't,
hand on a thigh.
like I said, I don't hold stake in people who disrespect me. So if she disrespected me like that, I'm gonna probably confront her and I'm gonna just be like, all right, you know.
see, that's why I brought you on. I knew you was gonna get a nice answer.
Okay.
Nice,
And it's just
mature
gonna go on
answer.
because
Good
In my
job.
mind, it's like if I catch you doing that shit, then I know you doing other shit.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not gonna like.
So you're not gonna fuck her
I'm not
best
gonna-
friend?
I might, but I'm not gonna worry my mind.
I just said you was mature.
I was rooting for you.
It goes far. I mean, but I just in my mind, I don't want to trip over somebody who made a decision already. You know what I'm saying? If you made a decision to cheat on me or to deal with somebody else, I'm not gonna come fighting you over that I'm gonna peep it. I'm gonna be like, all right, I might confront you about it. You know what I'm saying? I don't even call you out your name. I'm just move along because I feel like a lot of times when you are able to cut your energy off, like right then and there, that's what really fuck with people. You know what I'm saying? When you don't really give them nothing. You know what I'm saying?
So Sarah, don't crash out.
I mean, I could do that too after the crash out.
You know what I'm saying? It's both.
I gotta crash out first.
I got
Like,
to.
it's disrespect either way. But me, the way I handle disrespect, like you said, I carry too. So
Y'all gotta be.
I don't want.
Yeah, y'all gotta be a little bit more level-headed.
Yeah,
I
but
get
also I'm not about to put hands on my girl. You know what I mean? I'm not.
That's
about
valid
You don't have to put hands
Yeah,
on
and
people
I
to
wouldn't
crash out.
Expect you. Yeah, and I
That's
don't.
valid.
Yeah, and I wouldn't necessarily. Because if I were in that situation, it will also depend on what type of mood I was in at the moment.
Mhm.
Because I can
I
be.
don't condone anyone putting hands on anyone.
Because I can
And
be
I-
super petty in a moment. Like, I would probably take a picture and then send it to them. Like, take a picture of them and then send it to them in the bar.
While I'm
Like,
still in there.
yeah, while I was still in there. So they can look up and look around and there I am.
And then,
Smiling. Yeah, bitch. Caught that ass.
Yep.
Or I will walk up and introduce myself to her and be like, so are you trying to bring her home to us tonight, babe? Oh, you didn't even know you had a bitch? Oh, hi.
Mhm.
Hello.
Yes,
How's
you
it
gotta
I can see a
going?
lesson.
It really-
You know he got doo-doo in his drawers, right?
I would say, I would embarrass him. I'll be like, does she know about your stutter that comes out when you're nervous?
Mm-hmm.
I would start
And
saying
then he'd
so
be
much
like,
shit.
right. Fuck you.
I would say so much shit. I would talk so much shit. So it really would depend on what mood I was in when I got to the bar. Because if I was already drunk, I have no idea what I'm doing.
What's the second
thing? Don't let me be drunk.
Next scenario. You catch your significant other going through your phone when they thought you were in the other room. What would you do?
That happened to me.
I went through that before. I was after what she was looking for. You know what I mean? And she tried to play it off like she was looking for shit. And I just was like, yeah.
Oh, so this has happened to you.
Yeah. I was like, you go to my phone. We can go through it together. At this point.
I ended up in holding the first time somebody went through my phone.
Yeah.
You said what?
I ended up in holding the first time somebody went through my phone.
Ooh.
I think it's
Because of violation.
No, he got mad at me because he didn't find anything and he thought that he would. And when I tried to take my phone back, he choked me and then I blacked out. And then I came to him. The cops was pulling me off of him.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I don't believe in going through phones.
I do now.
I went through, so something happened to me and I was able to save myself because I went to a performing arts school. I'm a great actor and I was able to act.
Was it
out.
DSA?
It was.
Yeah.
My best friend went there.
Ooh,
Tierra Naff.
what year was that?
2010.
Oh, young girl.
How old are you?
He's ancient.
2008.
Ancient.
Well,
Yeah.
that ain't that bad.
Yeah.
That's ancient.
So back to anal sex. What was the last thing I said? And I'm gonna go back.
You said you were an actor.
Yes,
Going score.
Okay. Tierra Nash.
Naff. KNAFF.
Oh,
She's an artist.
She does art.
Yeah, she does art.
That's
She's
funny.
an
I know who that
editor
is.
now.
Never knew she went to DSA.
Yeah, she did. Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
She was there with Kari. I think they're all the same
Yeah,
year.
I know Kari.
Do you know other people that year?
I know, yeah, all the way to 2011.
Okay,
Yeah.
I know a bunch of other people that year too.
Yeah. We gotta wait till Zamar.
Well, I gave him my mic because I wasn't speaking at the time.
Oh, no, that's gonna
Yeah,
be
but
too
say
much.
so.
Because say you want to ask something. Yeah, I'm just standing up and get out of the way. I was gonna get a stretch.
Yeah, go touch them toes. Can you touch them?
I can do the splits.
I
Do
know
it. Now you gotta prove it.
No, he really be doing.
He can do the splits
I
for
want to
real.
see it.
No, my nigga can do the splits. I might have a
Do
video.
it.
No, not in my jeans.
Yeah,
Take
he
the
probably
shoes
can't do
off.
it in them. Yeah, take the shoes
them
off.
off.
Take them off.
Seriously.
We got
We gotta go on a break before we get.
No, put it on the Patreon.
Wait, you be hitting a split on the face?
No. I do like shit be on top.
That is a great question.
That's just smacking me in the face with this cord.
Tyler, you ever get 69 with the man on top?
I prefer 69 with the man on top.
I'm gonna tell CJ to switch it up on you.
I might have. I don't know. I can't remember.
Good?
honestly.
Alright.
Sarah, you gotta try it again.
Try what?
69 with the man on top.
Okay, I might.
So what I do is I like the woman head to hang off the bed from the side. So like I'm not
69
per se
a lot.
sitting on them. Yeah, but like I'm a really good actor. So what I did was, let me start from the top with the story. So
Yes,
my
please.
girl had an Android. I wasn't used to Androids. and a text came through, and the number didn't look familiar. And I normally don't go through phones, so I'm like, "Who the fuck is this?" So I pick it up, right?
I have a question. Why would the number look familiar to you if it was her phone?
I said the number didn't look familiar.
Right.
But
So
it's
why
not your
would the
phone.
number look familiar to you if it was her phone?
Bro, we live together. Like, I know the number, and shit like that.
Did she save her contacts?
You said what?
She saves her contacts. Like you would see the name and be familiar. Okay, so it was a number you didn't recognize.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
So I'm like, that's weird. Anywho, let's see what this is about. So I open it up and I just see a thirsty ass nigga. But how the Android was set up, it was a different color. So I thought what I was reading was from her. I'm like, this nigga is denying you and you still fucking trying to cheat, you thirsty.
Oh, he was
Was he basically talking to himself in our messages?
Oh.
They thought it was her, but it was him.
Yeah, he was like, no thanks, I'm good.
That was her saying.
Yeah.
Right.
So I hold the phone up when she come into the room, like, what the fuck is this?
Look at you.
All this stupid. It really
Fucking
hold on. Check this. While I'm yelling at her, giving my soliloquy, all the shit I've done, all the shit we've been through, it clicks in my head that I was reading the wrong
Backwards.
side. And I was like, and all the shit I've done, and you know what? I did a good job acting, didn't I?
You know what?
I swear to God, that's how I did it. And so she was like,
What the fuck?
yeah, I guess. And she just walked away. Like, so I used to think she was scary, right? But she a real East Side bitch. Like, I'll never forget, I punched the wall one time, and she was like, and just kept playing the game. Like, it wasn't shit. I was like, damn, that ain't phasing. Yeah, it was like no phasing. But anywho, yeah, I fucked up, went through a phone, and I said at that moment, I will never go through a phone again, because when you go through a phone, you're gonna find shit that may not even be anything because you're looking to find something.
Yeah.
And if you truly think that your partner's up to no good, I think it's better ways to find out than to go through a phone.
Agreed.
But the best way, I think, is to go through their phone. Because that's really where all the secrets be. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the treasure trove where you go into the social media. Because you might find some shit from 6 weeks ago and like a DM or something or a nude or something that she didn't send. And you don't even, you know what I mean?
So you be going through phones?
Only if I feel like some shit really off. I only had to go through phones maybe twice.
The real shit is the
It's a
rules,
rule,
though.
though.
I mean?
I don't know why y'all be going
But
to
I
these
was
social
right
media
both
apps.
times. You know what I'm saying?
It's a rule, though. If you
Yeah.
go through a phone, it is entirely fucked up to read the group chat.
I mean, if I'm in there, I'm in there.
No. This is why. Hear me out.
If
Hear
you
me
can read
out.
my group chat, you just gonna see messages of us flaming everybody.
No, like in a group chat, that's
shit
where,
about
and don't tell me if I'm wrong, but in a
everybody,
group chat, that's where you
including
feel that you could be
Yeah.
your
Don't
most
do that.
honest, vulnerable self. Like, you might say some wild shit that you don't even really feel.
Or mean,
Because it's
yeah.
you or mean,
Yeah.
but it's your group chat. So when you read that
That's supposed to be a
shit,
safe space.
that's supposed to be your safe space. And that's a true violation of privacy.
Well, I mean, going through phones in general is a violation of privacy.
True.
I don't do it anymore, but
just
back
stopped
in the
last week,
day,
Sarah.
back in my day, no, I had 2 years ago. I had to learn.
She said 2 years ago.
But yeah, if I'm in there, I'm in there. I'm going through the group chats. I'm searching my name in the group chat. I'm searching like any inkling of any name that I know. Like, I'm good. I know how to get what I need. So when I was back in that bag, yeah, I'm not gonna say stalker, but I know how to get what I need.
To be honest, I appreciate people like you because you be the ones that'll
We'll help the
find a bitch with just a first name.
All right, fellas.
And it don't even be finding women. It be finding crazy stuff about the men that my friends are dating. Like, oh, did you know he had a warrant or he had a felony that is...
So you a snitch too?
Yeah, bitch was gender
I'm
neutral.
helping my friend.
You gonna find everybody.
All right, bitch is
So
gender
if your
neutral.
friend, if you fucking a nigga and his friend is fucking your friend, and you go through your nigga's phone and you find out shit,
You're
about,
naming a lot of people, and
right,
I've been drinking this thing.
all right, let's start like
so,
this.
okay.
You're dating Zamar, and I'm dating your friend Brittany. And you go through Zamar's phone and you don't find anything about Zamar, but what you find out is a lot of fucked up shit about me. Do you go and tell Brittany?
Oh, yeah, I get what you're saying.
I'm going to be on my friend's side regardless.
You
it's
about
my
to lose,
friend.
You about to fuck up his relationship with his homie and his relationship with you. I think that's wild.
I'm
But
just
but
going to
flip
let
side,
my
That's why
bro.
you
friend
don't go through
know.
phones.
But I would say flip
I
side.
don't.
If the opposite happened, right, and I went through a shorty phone, I found out, oh, she doing you dirty, right? What do you want me to be like? Hey, look, she getting gangbanged by 4 different niggas. Like, would you?
That was wild. But that's exactly y'all.
I'm just saying, what you want to know?
That's exactly why you don't go through phones, because that's a lot of pressure.
Well, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. I have a question. So that same thing could happen, and it's not a phone situation. So let's say you're dating someone, and your friend is dating their friend, and now you're out with the guy that you're dating, and then his friend, who your friend is dating.
Right?
Whoever. I was talking to you because you brought it up. And you see it in person like they brought someone else. Are you snitching?
Different.
How is it different? You're helping your friend. How is it different?
No, because you were made privy to information that you did not ask for. It's right there in your face.
Okay,
you
that's
purposely went looking for dirt, and you're about to blow up something on information you technically never should have known. Or it could be, I'll tell you something.
Dig that. Yeah.
I won't go in depth, but I have literally lost a close friend because I came to her because of information I was made privy to. Some people, as much as we hate to know it, they don't want that information. I did a poll on it last year, and the poll was, would you want your friend to come and tell you if they knew for a fact that your partner was cheating on you? And I was shocked that 60% of people said absolutely not.
Wow. I guess I could see that, but I know my friends.
And you know what my friend did?
What'd your friend do?
No, we're not friends no more. She stopped talking to me. She kept dating him for 2 years.
Oh. Well, know your friends. I know my friends who would like that information. So if it were to come up, I would.
Why do you think people rather live in that fantasy of thinking their relationship is going in a certain way when it's not?
I think that they don't care. I think they know that it's like that, and they don't want you to know. And they're okay with living in, and that's okay. Like, if you okay with, not wiping your ass enough, and you get do those things every day, that's on you. Like, that's your thing.
Yeah.
But you don't want me to see your drawers. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what this is.
In a land of delusion, and they want to stay there.
Oh, for sure. Ignorance is bliss.
Yeah.
Some
Ignorance
people
is really
have
bliss
an open
sometimes.
relationship with their partner,
Yeah.
but it's not open to the world. They don't
I got
want the
you.
world
Everybody
to know.
Yeah.
Or
I feel that.
It don't even be
It
open.
could
They just
be-
okay with being cheated on.
Yes, it could be someone that they know they're going to stay with regardless. And if it happens, they don't want to know because it's just going to cause a lot of chaos and turmoil.
Yeah.
Finding out
if
your
you're
partner
not gonna
cheated
leave
on you and betrayed you is hard.
Yeah.
So some people are not going to leave. A lot of people don't leave. They say they won't leave and they still do. So
I'd be surprised because I got a friend that's going through something like that too. When her dude cheating on her and she didn't call him up like several times. You know what I'm saying? Like, not like all the way, but basically she know he's cheating, but it's basically like she would have to catch him with his dick in somebody's mouth, like basically to be like, okay, I caught you. Because the way he spins shit and the way he like gaslight her and shit like that, you know what I'm saying?
Also, don't
like the Nick, like she caught him at work in another bitch car, and the nigga spun off in his car, acting like he didn't even see her, and she trying to chase him down and shit. Caught him in a hotel, like caught his car and her car at this hotel like parking lot, like next to each other, shit like that. That was like down the street from where they work and shit like that. Like it be shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But
You can't spin that.
you'd be surprised, niggas are spinners, man.
I honestly want to know how he did.
Yeah, I'm saying.
That make it worse. If you
That's
can't own up
crazy.
to it and say you fucked up and you gonna lie like I'm gonna fall for that shit,
Yeah.
that's when you start fighting. That's the
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah, that's when blows get. That's when
Nah,
blows
she told me she wanted to shoot him, so I had to try to like talk her down off the list. She's like, I was
You
about
said
to.
that very calm.
Yeah.
Told me she wanted to shoot him.
Nah.
He said he talked her off the list.
Yeah, you know what I mean? She's like, I was about to shoot him and me. I'm like, nah, you don't need to do that. Yeah.
Okay, not murder suicide now.
Yeah, I'm like, you don't need to do that.
It ain't worth that now.
I do have a
Yeah,
question
that's
about
insane.
that. Not to get too dark. I actually had somebody in my class. I had somebody do that in my class. It was a murder suicide, and so we had a very big debate, like on if we should do like some type of honoring of their life. Half the people was like, I mean, they were still a human. The other half was like,
They took their
he
life.
killed somebody in himself. No, fuck that. It was just
Yeah.
like, and I was just like, whatever y'all
Yeah, that's
decide.
a lot.
I was like, I don't even want to vote on it.
Yeah, that's a hard vote.
That's
Yeah,
a slippery slope.
I hear both sides.
I
yeah.
understand both sides. Yeah.
I just understand what emotions make you do, what feeling betrayed makes you do, and how it makes you feel. And like it's a gut wrenching feeling, and it breaks you in a way that it's hard to heal. You know what I'm saying? So, like you said, with people, a lot of times they do know because they're intelligent and they know their partner. You know, I've been connected with my partner where it's like I know when her period about to come on. I know what's going on in her mind, like as far as what she want to eat before she even say anything. So when something be off, I feel it in my gut. Like I'd be like, oh, she doing. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I told you he was gonna be good for
type shit. You know what I mean? So
Stop touching me.
when you get when you connected like that and you feel like something off, that's why I said like when I went through somebody's phone, it's because I was connected to them where I'm like something don't feel right.
How did you respond to them and say, "Hey, I found this"? Like how you do it? Because I would have yelled.
Like you
I wouldn't have been able to get it out.
I mean, with me, you know, I like to look at things kind of from a attorney point of view, right? Because like with people, a lot of times when they get cornered, they like to lie, they want to slide or you know, change the truth up. So I have to have my points aligned a certain way, and you know, to align with like this is the behavior that you have, and this is what I found, and this is what this indicates, and you know whether I'm okay with it or not, or you know what I'm saying, we go from there. You know what I'm saying, as far as like if I break up with them or if I deal with them or not like that, you know. So I've been in an open relationship before. You know what I mean? My only thing was it was hard sometimes being honest about things we needed or encounters we might have had, you know what I'm saying, before we process them enough to talk to each other about it. And it's like I said, when I'm connected with somebody and I'm like, I can feel she had an encounter, but she ain't say nothing. And I might bring it up. And then it's like, I have to have a hard conversation. When I feel like I have to pull shit out of you, that's what irritates me.
That's what, yeah.
Because I feel like I make a safe space enough with people that I deal with where they can, tell me anything, and I'm very understanding. You know what I'm saying? I'm very open to a lot of things, obviously, because I'm in an open relationship, right? I had one, right? So when somebody, I feel like, runs from that, and I get why they would run, because they're not used to dealing with men who, you know, are open like that, or who won't go upside their head, or who won't, you know what I'm saying, gaslight them or emotionally, you know, hurt them a certain way or whatever, you know what I mean? So it's like a lot of people are never used to having a safe space. Or somebody actually being honest with them and shit like that, where they're like, you know, I still rock with you. I just want to know when these things are happening so I can, you know, make sure we still feeling connected. Because like we both doing our thing, but you know, make sure we come home to each other and we can be honest with each other about it. That's the main thing, you know what I mean?
If you're that type of person and they still lie, I feel like that's worse.
Yeah, that's kind of terrible.
I mean, it hurts.
If you are a liar and a gaslighter, that's way worse.
Because I know that you like the lead prosecutor, and you need to tell the truth. Or at the end, you're gonna hit me with the okay, you got me.
Right.
So like,
I respect that so much more.
Yeah. You know, but yeah, I just think it's important when you have a partner that you just, because like when I talk to like my homegirls, they be scared to tell niggas how they feel about their sex, and in my mind, I'd be like, that's crazy. How do you laying down with a nigga? You can't tell me if his dick is whack or his stroke is good or not.
I'm giving pointers.
You know what I'm saying? Like they be like, well, yeah.
Take it back now, y'all.
But they
2 hops this time.
That's how real smooth, you know.
come in her mouth.
Yeah, but the fact that they feel like that they have to you know, lie or like, you know, gas up somebody, you know what I'm saying, and they're not getting orgasms, and that'd be my thing. It's like I'm always trying to make sure that the sex I'm having is mutually beneficial. You know what I'm saying?
Sex report cards.
What would that entail?
You know, like you know, like I ain't talking about you got to be flagrant with it, like A, B, C, D, or F. Take it back to preschool and kindergarten. You know, give
needs improvement.
Needs improvement, meets
expectations,
shit like that.
Okay,
give just 3 notes, 3 lines of notes. Don't do too much, and then say, hey, do I pass to the next grade, or do I repeat, or did I flunk out of the school? Yeah, and I also believe that everybody should get more than one shot with sex.
I think so too. But I think that people
we all have bad days.
Yeah, I think people jump into it kind of too quickly, and if you don't know somebody's body, because I think with you better learn it. Yeah, but I think the first encounter should have some grace, as far as being like, okay, we're getting to know each other's bodies. We're you know, we're learning each other, we're talking to each other or whatever, and we still got maybe some level of nervousness or whatever when it comes to performing. But that's why I think having conversations before sex is more important, instead of kind of stumbling into it, because you'll have more intention with the type of sex you're having. And then, you know, a lot of times with women, you just got to ask them.
That too.
You know what I'm saying?
Also, what we do as men, we have to be honest with ourselves. I think it was you, Alessa, that brought this up on a previous episode, or maybe I just read it somewhere. It was breaking down the average time that it takes for a woman to orgasm.
Oh, yeah.
And the average time that it takes for a man to orgasm. And the average time that it takes for a woman to orgasm.
Probably much longer.
The man doesn't even normally last that long.
Right.
So first off, as a group, we got to be honest with ourselves and say, we got to put in more work.
What's the time difference? Do you remember?
It was a big gap.
It's like it's a large gap.
Like
it
women was like 7 to 20 minutes, and men were like 3 to 5 minutes.
Yeah,
that's why foreplay is important.
Exactly.
That's what it takes
Are
most
you
of that time.
So let's dig a little bit deeper.
Let me be your new co-host.
Yeah, no, he'll be my new co-host because
That's what I was talking about.
Oh, okay. But you're trying to replace me, nigga. You be acting like you run this shit.
It can't be two niggas.
Exactly.
Just keep going.
I am trying to keep going. So I want to dig a little bit deeper. So what makes a good and healthy relationship to you? You're a little wordy, so I'm gonna start with Sarah down there.
What makes a good and healthy relationship? I think first and foremost, you have to have trust there. Like, you have to trust that your person is, of course, not going to betray you, but you also have to just trust that they're being themselves around you, and like you can genuinely connect with them on that level. You got to have communication, and I had to learn that the hard way because I've been in so many relationships where we didn't have good communication. Like, we talk about things, but we would be so far on like opposite pages. It's like we were trying to get things going and nothing ever worked because we weren't really even listening. So being able to like actively listen and actually communicate what you need and not be like offended every time your partner says something that you don't agree with, and all those things. Like, I need a safe space in my relationship. Like, I need to be able to know, like, I can be me and we can do whatever. We can go through stuff. We can argue because that happens, but it doesn't mean it's the end of the world. Like, you're still gonna see things from my side and express the empathy that I just may need in that moment as a person. Like, do we connect on that level beyond the relationship stuff, beyond like cheating and all that other stuff? Like, are we good people to each other? Like, am I safe with you? Do I feel protected? Like, do I feel like I'm fulfilling your needs? Like, I feel like those are the type of things that I would kind of need for a healthy relationship.
Okay. Ty, what about you?
I would say I'm really big on honesty. That's like the most important thing to me ever. But communication too, because life is not really about the mistakes you make. It's about how you handle those mistakes. So as long as we can have communication with each other, whether we are mad at each other or not, if we can still talk to each other and be honest with each other, and I feel like everything else kind of falls into place.
I got a question. Could y'all take somebody back after they cheat?
It depends on the circumstance. Like I said, if you gaslight me and get the line, absolutely not.
I'm sorry, Tyler. We was in Vegas. I got drunk. I don't even remember fucking her. Please forgive me. I love you.
But and I feel like it's not really
yes,
immediately taken back, but eventually we can work back towards that. Yeah. But
have you ever cheated?
I think so. Probably like a long ass time ago. But I feel like it's got to be like, we're gonna take a break and I'm gonna do what I want to do. And then we can work on getting back together. Like, it's not just gonna be like, all right, the next day we back together. No, I gotta get my lick back.
Sarah, you ever cheat?
I did one time.
You regretted it?
I did regret it, actually. It was one of those situations where, like, you know, like, you aren't getting a connection from your relationship at the time, and then another connection kind of comes out of nowhere. It was one that we didn't expect, and the sexual chemistry was there, and like the buildup was great, but then once it actually happened, I personally just like really regret the fact that I crossed that line with that person, knowing that I'm in a relationship, and it wasn't even worth it anymore.
You can't give out mid-dick knowing a girl cheat. If she cheating, you got to get phenomenal. You got to make it worth it for her.
And I mean, it was good, but for me, it really wasn't, because it's like, I was like, dang, and yeah, kind of.
You still feel attached to your partner.
Yeah.
So I feel like your body was cheating on him, you know.
I feel like I didn't feel bad because like that was college, this long distance relationship. I don't think I really liked him anymore. we tried to break up and he wasn't having it, and we were 500 miles away. So
Oh,
I
no,
Y'all
it's
always
dead.
say that.
I
It's dead.
moved on with,
Yeah.
I was 19. I moved on with my life.
What you mean he wasn't having it though?
Didn't move on.
Just say no, it's over. Bye. Click.
Yeah.
And yeah, he didn't want. That's not what he wanted. So
Stop talking to him.
I was a child. That was hard. Now it's different. I can be like, fuck, but no.
I actually had a friend like
Me at
literally
that
tell
age,
me that.
I
Yeah.
was not as good at communication, and
She
I
was
was
like-
probably way too nice then. So.
She was like, my boyfriend want to break up.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I want to break up, but every time I tell him, he'd be like, no.
Mm.
Like, you a grown ass woman.
Yeah.
Like, it's a
like
way.
now at this age, absolutely not. But
Yeah.
18, 19, 20, that's kind of hard.
And then you don't want to just hurt people. You know what I mean? I think, especially if you cared about them, you know, it's hard
They're
to.
not a bad person.
yeah, it's
you don't
just-
want them anymore.
Right. You know, like you say, you 500 miles away. That it's hard to feel connected to somebody when they're not available
Mhm.
physically. You know what I'm saying? You know, for me, when it comes to relationships, I think physicality is important. You know, especially for. I mean, I won't even say just for men, but you know, for us, a lot of times I feel like with men, we don't unlock our intimacy until we deal with women because we don't. A lot of us maybe grew up single mother raised where we didn't get proper intimacy from our mom.
We get deep.
They didn't know how
You
to.
said it's the 7th episode.
Yeah, I mean,
I love it.
my mom personally, like, she didn't know how to manage discipline and nurturing. She didn't know how to balance those things. You know what I'm saying?
You got to
Just
be
had
a
that
good cop and a
conversation.
bad cop.
Yeah, and that's a lot of women. It's
We
just
just
it's
had
just
that
naturally
conversation
hard.
yesterday.
You know what I mean? So I didn't get hugs from her a lot growing up. I can remember on one hand maybe how many times she said I love you. But my father was there and he was emotionally available, and that's what allowed me to become emotionally intelligent, because he actually would ask me like, what's on your mind, son? Like, what are you thinking? How do you feel? What does this make you think? You know what I mean?
So
Type of shit.
Discipline at all?
Yeah. Well, my mom would call him, come beat my ass. He definitely pulled up. He didn't like to do it. Like, that's when I realized like he was beating my ass because he didn't like to do it. Like, he was beating my ass hard because he didn't want to have to, like, this was his time to come and get me, and he got to beat my ass.
He doesn't
and then-
have to keep doing it.
Yeah, and then I gotta go and be with him for a few days, and it's like it fuck up the mood, and you know what I'm saying, type of thing. But that's what was necessary, you know what I mean, at the time. So, but I mean, for me, honesty and trust and communication, like you said, those are the most important things, because I can deal with anything if we can communicate about it. I understand people are flawed. I understand people have demons and insecurities and trauma that affects them and makes them move, maybe move stupidly or move impulsively.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I was just saying earlier, a lot of times with men, they don't unlock intimacy till they deal with women. So women get the full brunt of their emotions, good and bad. You know what I mean? And that's why niggas will crash out so much over pussy, because it'd be their only intimate zone that is being compromised. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times with women, they're taught to be able to explore their emotions from a young age. They got, moms they can relate to. They got sisters. They got people who allow them to have that space. With men, we will literally punch each other for trying to express emotion. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Yeah.
Wow,
Why is
you
it-
cooking right now.
Why is it that men like can be, what's the shit you be saying? The messiest bitch you know is a nigga.
Yep.
Why is it that men do this thing where they can be messy and they can gossip and they can have these conversations, but then they shut down and they can't tell their nigga when they wrong or check them on that type of shit?
I think about that a lot.
Hey, bro, you gotta relax. Like, I don't know a lot of men who do that. Like, that's what that nigga do. Like, no, nigga.
No.
Yeah.
Like, that's just weird.
Have
No.
a conversation with him. Let
Don't
him know
do
that
shit
what he's
around
doing
me.
is
Like,
wrong.
no, like, because y'all remember
Niggas don't check their barbers though neither. So it's like they scary.
I'm the only one.
They
Like,
scary.
y'all remember during the pandemic on Twitter, all the rape allegations, right?
Yes.
And then, but what really fucked me up about all the stories? One, I'm not saying that somebody can't make up a story and go very in depth, but the theme of these very in depth stories was his nigga such and such was there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he was just playing the game, or
Yeah.
he was just like, damn, like, and it was just like you that was the common thing that I noticed. Like, so all these guys are doing these bad things, and their friends are very. Not only were some of the friends aware, they were there and aware, and nobody's
Yeah.
speaking up.
Yeah.
I've seen that happen firsthand. Like, we walked in, caught the nigga, and his friends were there.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
And they
The
didn't
friends know
do
about
shit.
it.
Yeah.
Sometimes they
just
do.
don't do anything about it.
I think,
unfortunately.
because like some people, because like me personally, I don't really talk to my homies about like how we bag women or like how we have sex with women or what moves we pull and stuff like that. You know, like sometimes we might talk about like, oh, we, you know what I'm saying, have sex with such and such, like somebody come up or something like that, or we done been with whatever. But most of the time it's not like, oh yeah, I bagged her this way, I got her drunk or I got her high and, you know, I was able to take her back to the crib. You know what I mean? Type shit. Like niggas is not in Call of Duty like, man, you know, I pinned this girl down and fucked her in that. Like, you know what I mean? They're not really talking about it like that. But like you said, there be signs though that I think sometimes
you know when you got
men don't really look at. You know what I mean? Because it's just like you love them from a different angle, and you see more good in them than you see that, right? So it's hard for you to imagine them having this dark side or having this whatever that makes them act and do that way.
In a land of delusion.
Exactly, everybody does. You know, it's hard to confront people that you love. Just period. Whether it's your mom, it's your bro, it's your sis, it's whoever. You know what I'm saying? I know people who didn't been molested by their father or they mom and still haven't been able to talk about it. You know, but they still go over there and act like everything's okay.
That's too bad.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, what else? That's the norm. I didn't see women tell their daughters like, well, I got molested too, get over it. Straight
Talk
like
to
that.
the lady, y'all, please.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like
the most damaged people I know never go to therapy.
Yeah,
I'm gonna leave it at that.
They feel like therapy is for crazy people, and no,
nah,
that's not the case.
It's people that have perfectly good lives and they not even really going through shit, but they still go to therapy.
Yeah. Keep them balanced.
Yeah, a balance, maintaining. I think.
Yeah, maintenance. Yep.
So when something comes up, you already have a safe space to go to.
Speaking of, it's a show on Apple TV called Shrinking. It's one of the best shows I've ever seen in my life.
It's called what?
Shrinking.
Okay.
It's a comedy that somehow makes you want to cry every episode. Can't explain it. But it deals with like all the things we're talking about.
Yeah.
And other shit. But I think it just shows in the show why therapy is very much needed.
I agree.
And since the Black community has dealt with the most trauma out of anybody, I feel like we need therapy the most. Yet we are the most reluctant to go.
Yeah. So does everyone on the podcast see a therapist? Like not even regularly, but on occasion?
I do. Me and my wife have a couples therapy, and then we both have single therapy.
Yeah.
That's dope.
So let me ask you guys this, because I go to therapy as well, but nobody in my family really does at all. And I've been trying to talk to them about it for years. And I've like kind of reflected a bit just on like how I'm thankful that I was introduced to therapy. But I kind of want to ask you guys like what introduced you to therapy? Because Black people don't typically go. So I feel like in some way, shape or form, like we're introduced to it, or at least in my experience, I was.
I started anger management at 15.
Oh. Okay. I want an FMLA.
I'm so glad you did.
Yeah.
You're so,
I'm so much
growth.
Yeah, I started anger management when I was.
You know what's funny? My mom tricked me into going to therapy one time when I was like a teenager. She was like, you know, my mom a hustler too, but she was like, you know, if you come with me to this program, right, they'll sign you up for these like free camps and shit, right? If you just go to this, you know, whatever with me. She didn't tell me it was like a counseling session. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I can go to basketball camp. I can go to whatever. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? And I get in there and she's like, he doesn't listen to me. He's getting in trouble in school.
I can't control myself. What do I do?
Man, when I tell you I was so betrayed, I felt so pissed. And it's like I couldn't show how pissed I was because she's sitting there telling them how bad I am. So it's like if I act out, I'm only proving the point.
He was in his head like, nigga.
I was calling her all types of things. But then I got out, she was like, so, you know, we got the free camps. Like, you know.
You didn't go back after that?
Nah. So,
but were you a better kid?
Really,
not from one therapist. Yeah, but in my mind, I was thinking, was she just acting to like get me into the program, or was this really how she felt? Because it felt like this is how she really felt.
Did she cry?
Yeah.
That's how she felt.
Yeah.
So have you been to therapy as an adult?
Yeah, I went after like I was like in 4 car accidents, right?
Okay.
And after the 4th one, I was having PTSD bad.
Yeah.
And where it was like affecting me. I remember I was holding a baby, and I had to envision myself crashing like out of the blue, and I almost dropped the baby.
Oh Lord!
And I was like, yeah, I gotta go to therapy. Yeah, I can go.
No, I'm not even trying to.
No, that was a real last question.
No, yeah.
I had a lot.
I can't sit in the front seat after accidents.
I think about crashing every time I drive, but I just have to push through it because I have to. You know what I'm saying? I've been in 6 car accidents altogether now.
Okay.
And 3 of them I wasn't even driving. You know what I'm saying? One was my fault, and the other two I was driving. It was the other person's fault. But after like the third or fourth one, I ended up going to therapy. So I'm like, yeah, I can't be dropping babies. You know
Don't
what
show
I mean?
this video to an insurance company.
But I had a real good therapist, man. She was really beautiful too, and
Beauty helps in therapy.
oh, it definitely does. But
That's such a
she
man
held
thing
me.
to
She
say.
held me.
Yeah.
I do whatever her fine ass said. I mean,
Yeah. But she had a husband
therapist ended up in
that
jail.
was like my sign and shit. So she was like, "Oh, I can kind of relate to your mind because my husband thinks kind of how you." I was like, "Man, that's how I like to hear." You know what I'm saying? So we had good chemistry, and she talked to me like a homie. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's a black woman.
I think it's very important for black people to have black therapists.
Yeah, I very much agree.
my cousin got a white
Something.
therapist, and you could tell.
My first therapist was a white therapist, and
Yeah.
he's in jail now.
I'm happy
So.
she's too holy to listen to this.
Mhm.
Question, because I know we kind of running short on time, so I'm sorry if I sound like I'm pushing through, but that's verbatim what I'm doing. I'll get you another one too, bro. If you had, and I'm gonna pick someone to answer each question. Sarah, if you had $100 to plan a perfect date, where would we go and what would we do?
Oh my God. You asked me and I almost never pay for dates.
Yeah, that's why I did this.
And it's so expensive these days. So what can I even do with $100? But I'm gonna try, okay? So
exactly why I did this.
I'm gonna buy a zip of weed and call it a day. The fuck?
I mean, damn
weed and
near.
condoms, right?
Let's get high on the Riverwalk if that's
Okay.
all I got.
Hold on, time out.
This doesn't
So
say
you-
first date. This doesn't say first date. You said if I gave you $100 to plan the perfect date, my perfect date with $100
Not a first date.
is a zip in the Riverwalk.
Wait a minute. Are y'all saying that a first date is going to cost more than $100?
It likely would.
You're asking me to plan a perfect date.
A perfect date is, in my mind, is just not a first date.
Yeah, and you're giving me 100, and that's not a first date.
It's the first date. $100. Plan it.
That's different.
I'm not trying to be facetious,
No.
but I did this on purpose because y'all can call me petty, but I don't think that women actually think about
The breakdown
the
of
breakdown of what
dating.
niggas have to go through to take y'all on dates.
So here's the
If you want it to
thing.
be
You don't want to
maybe
spend
you should've
$100,
ordered-
but you can't
maybe
even
you should've
spend
ordered.
$100.
The problem is
Never
not
answer
spending the
that.
money. And the hard part about men with dates is not the paying part typically. It's usually the actual planning of a quality date.
I can do
And
that.
thinking of what is going to be a great experience for the both of us.
Right.
So back to a perfect date. I feel like if I only have $100 to spend, I'm trying to think of what we can do together to where we're spending time together, but we're not necessarily buying something. I'm athletic. I do like to be outside. So maybe we start our perfect date with a morning hike or something like that. And then after that, maybe we go get coffee or smoothie or something like that. That's what, like, max $10, $15, $20 each. I'll be realistic, okay? So at that point, we've done two things on our perfect date. Next thing, that's tough. We'll do something that's not gonna cost too much money, but it'll still be a good time. Maybe we go to an arcade, right? So trying to think of one that's actually cheap. There's one downtown.
By DSA.
Yes, there is one out
the
there.
Barcade.
Yeah, Barcade.
They're
Yeah,
pretty
we go to
cool.
Barcade. Maybe put like $20 of tokens on a card. We play whatever games because $20 will get you far.
So we kind of like at 50, 60.
Yeah, we bought at 50, 60. So at this point, we done got a workout in. At this point, we
got smooth.
got smoothies. I'm trying to think what I want to do. I'm probably hungry at this point, right?
You only got $40 left.
I know, and that's where it gets steep. But I like
White
men who
Castle.
can cook. So maybe we
So you
go
wanna
to
go
like
back to his
Trader
house?
Joe's or something. We get like a quick little $20 meal deal, Trader Joe's.
Okay.
And we're cooking together.
I like
Right?
that.
Get
I
out
like
with
that. That's real
And
intimate.
then we got extra money to like go do whatever. Maybe we go see a movie.
Get some wine.
I don't drink. We go get some weed.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, we'll need a little more for that maybe, but it's okay. That's not
Go
part of
get
the
you a
date.
special.
So-
You know, just
We got extra
movie.
money.
Can I bring up a personal convo we had?
Sure.
So I'm not gonna sit here and act stupid. Sarah's absolutely right. Niggas do a horrible job of planning actual dates.
Yeah.
I'm a good date planner, so my game is airtight. I'm not gonna hold you. But what I've noticed is niggas do a horrible job. They put it all on the women. What you want to do? First off, we can't sit and complain about our pockets, and we're not doing nothing about it.
Mhm.
So
Ask her what she want.
Exactly.
No. First off, don't ask her what you want. Put the game plan together. You got $100 to spend on a date, because if I'm single and I'm dating, right? Let's just say I go on 5 dates a month. Let's just say, and y'all just said a date is more than $100. Talking about a nigga spending $1,000 a month on dates, right? Now you add that to 12 over a year. That's $12,000 on dates, and I think that we don't think about that. But at the same time, men don't do a good job of trying to fix that. Me, for example, if I want to spend $100 on a date, I'm gonna make it a short date, and we go to the bar. So if you get hungry, you got to eat later, because I told you I had something to do afterwards. Now if the date's going well and I decide to up my budget, I just say I cancel for you, and I look even better, right? Or if we having a good time, I'm like,
It's
no,
so
I'm
good you're
It's
married.
a vet move.
No, it's you saying it like it's a bad thing.
No, I'm saying that for the purposes of this episode. Like, that would sound so bad for you to admit that. Just
Oh yeah, and it's just like, seriously, or like I'm having a good time with them, but I got to stick to a budget. It doesn't mean he's broke. It does, honestly. It really means that he's financially savvy. He's thinking about his finances.
Yeah,
Because
he's married for a reason, guys.
People don't think about that shit. Like, y'all be dating niggas and they be taking you on these dates and shit. And I'm not saying everybody, but it's no ownership. Like, they paying $2,200 of rent. We always trying to keep up with the Joneses. We live in paycheck to paycheck, but yet we want these expensive ass dates. Y'all could barely come up. Not saying you said, but y'all kind of looked at me crazy when I said $100 date.
Yeah.
That's why I think that it's even better when you can enjoy something with somebody and your pockets aren't involved.
I can enjoy half a pound of weed in the Riverwalk.
I think that's a great date.
I
Or
think
you
so
can go
too,
to Belle Isle and it's a hippie beach.
Yeah.
You can go there and do some shit. You know, some of my best dates was getting head leaving Belle Isle.
Yeah. Nobody does picnics anymore. That's not a thing.
Hey, and you can make like
right.
sandwiches, but then you get with a chick and she vegan. You don't know what the fuck to make. It's like, what the fuck?
Well, you just gotta know the person you're
You should know your
dating.
dietary
Are y'all vegan?
restrictions before.
No.
I was vegetarian at a point, pescatarian at a
So
point.
you like meat?
I do.
Yeah.
Okay.
You said you were a pescatarian?
I was, yeah.
Okay.
All right, where we at, Trev? Before I end this, Jesus Christ! All
I
right,
hate
we're
that
gonna
we
do.
have to end it.
Yeah, I know. We're gonna do one last thing. What do y'all identify as far as your religion?
Christian.
I don't identify with any religion.
Do you believe in a
Yes,
higher
I
being?
do.
Okay.
Yeah.
I believe in God and all that, but I don't identify with religion.
I call God Yahweh. That's his proper name. And I go with that. Yahshua is Jesus' name.
So am my dad.
Yeah. A lot of people don't know that, like, Jesus is a Greek name. Like, the King James Bible, right? It has different terms in it.
Going there.
Like, Lord, well, I'm gonna just say this to keep it brief. Like, Lord comes from England, right? God is German. Christ is Hindu, and Jesus is Greek. So when King James made this Bible, he was incorporating these terms from different countries because he wanted to basically unite the political power underneath one religion in order to have because religion is power. So a lot of these terms were utilized together from the powers around that time to be like, look, we got this term, it relates to you, you know what I'm saying? Your people, you can all unite under this one religion. But when you talk about Hebrew, right, there was no J in Hebrew language. So everything, the J comes from the letter I, which comes from the letter Y type stuff. So I go back to like Yahweh, Yahshua, Elohim.
Okay. I'm more so in line with Tyler. I don't per se identify under religion. I just believe that there is a God that's a higher being. I believe that he kind of looks like Flex Alexander. I can't explain it. Like, it's my thoughts.
Have you guys heard of
Flat
the term
out.
agnostic?
Yes, that's actually what I was about to say.
Because I was that for a while, and I
Could
feel like
y'all-
that kind of fits that.
Could you date someone that was something else? Like, would y'all be open to dating a Muslim, for example?
Yeah, I just couldn't date an atheist.
I mean, it depends if I'm trying to marry. If I'm just dating a date,
Once you have a child, then
it's going to be a
what
debate
religion
split.
would the child be? There's a big split.
Yeah.
Is it that big of a deal?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
As my
The child
sister,
can't just go with whatever the fuck they want.
my sister grew up Christian.
You're going to influence
When they
them.
get to that age.
Yeah, the father of her children was Muslim, and while we celebrated Christmas, they didn't believe in Santa. So it's like there are like certain things like that just because he wanted to teach them something different, but my mama took them to church every Sunday. So it's like
I'm open to all shit. It's just certain things I just know I could not date a Jehovah's Witness.
Yeah.
Not that I have anything against them. I just
you
wholeheartedly
know what you are
disagree
right
with so much
I don't think I could.
that I personally couldn't. So I guess my argument that I was going to make is irrelevant now that I thought it out loud.
Yeah.
But what I was going to say is that other people can coexist.
They can't.
To an extent.
Witnesses.
Like, my friend,
That's a deal breaker.
her stepdad is Muslim and her mom is Christian.
Yeah.
And so their kid, they took him to both. And as he got older, he got to decide he didn't want none of that shit. It's just like, all right,
Yeah.
cool, you know?
And that's if the parents is cool, because sometimes parents will fall out over that. They'll, you know, like I didn't see some messy religious battles over, you know, their child's soul, so to speak, right?
Exactly.
You know, so it can get hectic if you pick the wrong partner.
In that aspect.
Yeah,
This was a dope ass episode. I'm not even trying to be funny when I say this.
yeah.
I wish I could do this episode with this group every single time.
No,
wanna
I
swap
appreciate
everything
that.
out. You guys
New
are all great.
podcast?
Yeah, this was
New podcast. We'll get a table.
Sarah's bitches.
Sarah's harem. I like that sound. Sarah's harem.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here we
Yeah.
go.
Well, obviously Tyler can't be a part of it, you know, after next month.
Why not?
You're gonna be busy.
Stop
She can
putting
bring
me
her
in a
baby.
box, okay?
Yeah.
Like y'all did
Limited
the last
her.
month, the last episode, how y'all put us in the box.
No.
All right,
You also put.
I'm gonna end the episode with this.
We're
We're gonna end the episode. Sarah, could you date a man with a dangling earring?
Could I? Maybe. Would I know?
Okay, that was a great way to end this show. Thank you all for tuning in. This has been a wonderful episode of
Sarah
Cocktails
can't
with
come back.
Cocktails.
I told
You just said you love me on here. You said we gonna name it Sarah's Bitches, right?
No, like
Harem.
niggas
Sarah's
are not.
harem.
Sarah's
Travis, say it.
Make sure you
Oh.
subscribe to our Patreon, patreon.com/CWC the podcast.
Alexis
and
Booty Hole was on there.
it sure is. And our YouTube account, youtube.com/CWC the podcast. Comment, like, and subscribe.
And convince Brandon to invite me back.
Period. I will. I got you, girl. I
Will you
got
do
you.
a regular episode?
No.